funny thing is, I just did this stream and then it disappeared. So it's like, I feel like they didn't want me to get this message out because it was important. So I'm going to just put it out again just to make it super clear. These covens are being dismantled. These groups of karmics, family karmics, coworker karmics, work karmics, friend karmics, whatever it is. Their groups are being dismantled because Saturn is in Aquarius, and Saturn, the planet of karma and discipline, is in Aquarius, which rules over the 11th house of groups and collectives, etc. So be mindful at this time because these karmics are vulnerable right now to outside forces because of that, because they're being removed from their groups, or their groups are imploding, or there's fights and coup d'etats and all that stuff, fights for power and all that shit. That's what's going on with their groups because none of them were loyal with themselves to begin with. So of course that's what they're going to attract without, and that's their primary lesson to learn, you know. And that's how the Most High is dealing with these low vibrational karmics right now with their behaviors and how they bring other people into their fuckery. And you guys know that I've been talking for a minute now, for at least 2 years, about the people trying to give you their karma and people trying to bring in karma and transfer karma. And I talked about karmics infiltrating other karmics, and I talk about how this works because this is the intricate mechanisms of principalities when you deal with them, you know. So that's why we've been doing a lot of the reclaiming your energy and shielding yourself and blocking out and all that stuff, because that's high right now. Be careful with these karmics. Don't get caught up in their coven. They're going out, reaching out to people, organizing people to do this and this and this and that for them. Don't get involved. Don't. The devil has been defeated. They've been defeated. That's a sign they've been defeated. They're not about sisterhood and, oh, let's be friends, sis, and I want to help you get to the top. It's a lie. They're looking for people to shield themselves from karma. There's 111 people in this chat as I said that. 111. They're looking to shield themselves from karma because it's coming down heavy. Yeah. 215. The high priestess has seen the devil. The devil has been exposed. There you go right there. The numbers be speaking too, not all the time, but you get it. So I want you to also understand that, you know, you guys are grown. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but also recognize when jealousy is a motivating factor, because that's just gonna get you caught up. Jealousy will get you killed in more ways than one. Real talk. Be careful. Because these karmics are marked right now. They're marked with the Grim Reaper because of the magic that they've played with, the lies that they've told, and the shit that they've gone into. They're in too deep. They're in too deep. And they're trying to bring other people in to help them get out. And it's quicksand. You're going to sink right there with them. Be mindful right now. They're trying to rebuild. They're trying to bring shields around them. They're trying to get people to gang stalk and lie. They're trying to create more shit, and it's not working. They're coming out the woodworks with shit. They're just sick, toxic, venomous, poisonous. Don't even pay attention. Then they talk about the word of God. They don't even pay that shit attention. Don't pay attention. Don't get into it. None of that. And I wanted to speak again. I'm going to say this again about these karmics, because it's not just Stephanie. It's what she represents in terms of their entire coven. You guys have to realize they've been attacking people on YouTube for years. And she doing that fuckery is what helped start the ripple effect to get all of them caught up. Period. It's bigger than my channel. It's bigger than YouTube. It's bigger than tarot readings. It's about justice and karma. Generational. That's going to be eternal for them, for what they've done. I'm going to let you guys know, other readers that is watching my channel and shit like that, that you guys have been attacked and you're afraid to speak out. It's 188 people in this chat as I say this. Don't be afraid. Their coven has been dismantled. It's done. They've lost their power because they were trying to do all kinds of blood rituals on me, magic on me, and that shit backfired back onto them and dismantled their entire coven. They all got sick. They all lost their power. All that shit trying to play with mine. Didn't I tell you I know how to poison thieves? They didn't know what I was fucking with, but I was the right one. The right one completely. See, that's sometimes you gotta play a fool to the fool that thinks he's playing you as a fool. You see how that works? So I just played the fool and let them think that they were doing what the fuck they wanted to do. At the end of the day, I got all the evidence. The FBI got it. And they're being investigated. They don't even know from what angle, though. They have no idea. None. And they're like, what about the government? That has no power in this jurisdiction that I went to. They have no power. Multiple jurisdictions have been engaged. They don't even know that either. How about that? So they're just building up a trail of evidence. They just have to build up the tower and all that stuff. Don't pay attention to it. Now, I want to say too that this karmic angelic or whatever the fuck Stephanie is not trying to go back to eating groceries because she got caught up because she was lying on my name to my karmics with her fake ass tarot readings and got them into an FBI investigation. But it was good she did that because they all had to get exposed because she's 12th house enemies with my karmic. That Lilith and that Jupiter is in his 12th house. Good. Now she's trying to cover up what she did because now she's going to get her kids taken away. She's trying to avoid that because her baby daddy's family is crazy. And they're going to get on her ass. Because she's been playing too fucking much with magic, and now chickens are coming home to roost for her. She's trying to get all the little other you guys that have your channels that you just started and you're young. She's using magic on people, conflict spells, disgust oil, exile oil, all that type of stuff on my channel, on me, all that stuff to build a new coven around her because she got exiled and the other one imploded. Don't even fucking pay her no attention. Don't pay her no attention. Don't get involved in that fuckery. Stop trying to take shots and all that stuff because secretly too, you guys just are joining that because you want to take shots at me because you want to feel better about yourself. Bitch, it's not going to make you feel better. I'm telling you right now. You're going to end up poisoning and hurting yourself just like she did playing with me. Period. They're not gonna go meet my twin. My twin doesn't fuck with her. None of that stuff is real. They're conjuring up fake text messages, fake emails. Remember, they've been hacking my shit. All that stuff got exposed. They all got caught up. Everything that I predicted is now happening. Everything is coming out. All the evidence, all that, they all got caught. Don't be running up in that with her. Focus on building your channel. Focus on building your business because you're gonna take over on her. Because I'm not gonna be on YouTube for forever. Trust me. They know what I'm doing. I got all kinds of stuff. So don't worry about, oh, you're taking my spot. Trust me. It's not even like that because I'm going to be off YouTube eventually too to spread my spiritual gifts. There's 222 people as I said that, but you're going to take her position. That's all she has. She can't get nothing in the material world because of the shit that she does and the magic that she's played with and the sexual degradation that she got into when she was eating all those groceries. She doesn't want to go back to that. Fuck her. That's what she gets for tampering with other people's spiritual gifts and their ancestry and their bloodline and magic just so she can have a luxury car. Don't get involved in none of that shit. Stay out of that. And I'm going to tell you right now, because I see all the different channels that are getting involved, and I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. You guys are going to end up starting some type of intergenerational beef and war that you're not going to be able to handle, playing with all this tarot and spirituality and trying to gang stalk and start stuff. That's how all of them, the governor, the mayor of San Francisco, that's why all of them are getting caught up now. Because Stephanie led them into the tower playing in my energy, and it backfired. Now all their secrets are getting exposed and all that because the synastry is fucked up. Because my chart working with their chart, it's not working. No. And at any angle, it's so awkward how that happened. It's just like the Most High put me in the middle of all of them, and it just so happened that my birth chart ricochets back on them, that they get hella karma when they play with me. And they've been Stephanie's trying to build her clout off of taking shots at me. Don't get involved in that. Don't get involved. Build your channel. Keep spreading the messages. Don't get involved in her fuckery, gang stalking, being up in my in my comments, making fake channels. Because I see all of y'all. You guys look fucking stupid, and you're gonna get caught the fuck up. She's upset because she can't manifest because what she caused got somebody sacrificed to keep up magic. And that's spiritually debt on her. And she's trying to get that off on all of y'all. Don't get involved in that ritual and that sacrifice. Don't get involved. Don't. Don't play with me. Don't be dishonest. Still not understanding its logic. The bitch is a liar. She got hired to try to kill me. Period. The bitch got hired to try to kill me. Yeah. What are you guys not understanding about that? She got hired to try to kill me. This shit backfired and it failed. All the people that they hired and all the people that they paid, the different departments, they started an interdepartment war too. They started all that. Beef is now coming up. Their political drama and allegiances and all that is coming up. People are swirling around the governor trying to take his spot. There's all kinds of shit going on. You guys don't have the keys to the streets either to understand the political landscape and how this political landscape shit is going to translate nationally, how that's going to also translate to other shit later down the road. Trust me. You don't even know what is coming down the pipeline. Stay out of that. You guys didn't even know what that Prince stuff. You see him all over my channel. And you see how they prop up. The ancestors are here. They're sacrificing people that passed away from their spell work. Don't get up in that. They're doing all kinds of magic on people who are higher vibrational than them, and their ancestors are whipping them in the spiritual realm. Don't get involved in that. They're weak right now. That's why they're trying to recruit people. They're weak. She sacrificed her children. That's the thing. She doesn't understand that, doing that fuckery. And that's what she's trying to avoid, trying to sacrifice you and your eggs and your bloodline and your children. Don't let that shit happen. This is what they're talking about in the Papyrus of I. This is what they're talking about in those different hieroglyphs. How do you split and measure and weigh souls? How do you split somebody up and scatter them across the land? Osiris reverse type of shit right there. That's what she's trying to do to you. But in this case, y'all, I ain't fortunate to have Asar or Isis next to you, trying to help you. Set next to you, trying to help you and rebuild you and remember and help you remember yourself. Remember to come back together and find your member, which is the phallus, the lost phallus. You ain't gonna have that. No one's gonna trudge through the trenches for you, none of that stuff, because you chose to get into that ritual. Don't get involved in her bullshit and her fuckery. She knows what she's doing. There's 111 likes as I said that. This bitch can't handle me. She is no fucking match for me, period. That's why she has to go get other people. And this is just spiritually. I haven't even gone to where she's at to deal with her. She cannot match me in any way, shape, or form. My twin is not fucking with her. And even if me and him are not fucking with each other, he already knows that that's done with those. He doesn't want those calling kissings. It's done for her. She should have thought about that before she lied, played in my energy, played with the spell work, brought that karmic onto me. You spell work to bind somebody like that to me that has that type of karma. That's what the ritual she tried to help him do. Take the karma of a rapist and a murderer and try to put it on my spirit and on my Akashic records. That's why she's getting hell and hot water, because it's Fukushima in that bitch's ass right now. Period. 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 It's Fukushima in her ass, in her house. Yes. In her life. And that's what she gets for playing with that spell work. And that's what she gets for going to go chase after my karmics. That's what that bitch gets. Let her get her karma. Let her go eat those groceries. Let her go stay in her fucking lane. Stay out of me and my twin's business. She's conjuring fake ass sex messages, talking about he did this and that. They use high ass magic on him for him to do all that shit. And he's gonna do what the fuck he needs to do to make amends for that. That's none of y'all business. She's saying, we went here on this trip, we love it, da, 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 da. She's using all that shit trying to manipulate him. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to let her know, I'm going to let her know too, now that the feds is about to be on your ass, don't use me and my twin and our union to play any games. Stay in your lane, because you called out on yourself. Do not bring me and my twin's union. Stay the fuck about it. You and your fuckery is not going to interfere in our union. You're going to jail. So don't be trying to play with our union and shit like that because you feel some type of way so you can stay up out of jail. Leave me and my twin out of that fuckery. Because I told you and I told his ass too. She should have stayed on her lane. This is now you guys get to see the consequence of magic. It was 11:44 as I said that. You guys get to see now the consequences. This stuff is really real. You will destroy yourself playing with certain people. I'm one of those people. Don't get up in that. Don't step in my lane. Don't try to play with me. Don't try to take shots at me, bitch. I'm not that one. I'm not a kid. Whatever the fuck my karmics are talking about, that's a bitch ass nigga. He's a child. He cannot see me in any way, shape, or form. He is not ready. That's why he had to go get a gang of hoes to try to come and see me as a divine feminine and still failed and folded. And all those hoes folded right in front of him. And at the end of the day, they were all trying to be like me. How about that? They don't know what they're talking about. They're conjuring up stories and lies. If you want to know something, come and get it from the fucking source. Come and ask me. If you feel some type of way. Other than that, bitch, stay the fuck out of my business. Why the fuck is what I'm doing bothering you? This is just general, and I know I'm channeling for a lot of people. Why is what 144 likes in this chat? Why is what we are as divine feminine, high priestess, all that? Why is what we do bother you? If you so divine, if you so better, why the fuck didn't we bother you then, bitch? Then go about your motherfucking business. If we're such trash, if we're this and we're that, then go about your motherfucking business, bitch. Why the fuck are you always talking and running your motherfucking mouth? That's that hood logic right there. I'm gonna start doing these hood logic sessions where I get to cuss and stuff like that and remove it from my regular videos. So I wanted to say that. Because I know people, it's code switching. It's code switching. Unfortunately, this is how people talk. Why the fuck are you worried? Why are you bothered? If people are such a non-factor and you're not bothered and we're this and then we're that, why the fuck are you over here bothered? Bitch, obviously you feel intimidated, so you have something to say. Keep that shit on the internet and keep it fucking pushing, bitch. We over here making money, healing, growing, selling, da-da-da-da. No time. No squares allowed, period. My karmic can't see me. All his souls can't see me. The feds even couldn't see me when they were investigating me. They want to work with me. They watch my channel. They fuck with me. So now ask yourself, who was really the sacrifice? How about that? 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 Them groceries is coming back. Yeah. Go fuck with those groceries. You should have thought about that when you was playing in people's lane like that. That's what they get. They've done this to more than just... Imagine this chaos that you guys are seeing right now with me. Imagine how many other people they've done this to. Now, that's why this is happening. Think about what I'm going through now. Amplify this. Think about all the different people that they've done this to and the ripple effect that it has in their life that don't know how about spell work and how to clear it and shit like that. I was just so lucky and fortunate from the Most High to have good spiritual guides and the God that loved me to tell me this is what was going on in your life. Can you imagine? This is what these bitches do over jealousy, murders, over magic, tampering with people's energy systems in their body and their health, getting caught up with fuckery, getting paid to do bullshit, playing games. I could never imagine living a fucking life like that. You people are bored. Now, that's all I got to say. How about that? Have a great day, guys. Bye.